live from Hawaii from a very small studio apartment. The bed is actually where this setup is. It's a Murphy bed, and you guys are basically sitting on that. So hi, Beth. Good to see you guys. I'm so glad you guys came. So you all came, not guys, all of you. So let's get started. We're just going to, of course, start with our hip hurdles. I realize that you cannot see me that well, but every single light in this whole place is on. Let's do it. So the whole lighting situation in this small room, the kitchen is behind there, is that the, big windows here, the slider to the porch would be open. Of course, if it's open, then it's so bright, you could only see my shadow. So we have to just make this work. So sorry, I'm a little bit dark. Everyone's making sure they're nice and tall, shoulders are back, feeling, I don't know, the spirit of aloha coming through the TV here. Go ahead, other side. I would have loved to do this from the beach. I could not find, there's nowhere where there's not like 1 trillion million people. Kona is a very small town, and there's 5,000 extra just athletes, let alone all of the competitors, families and friends and whatever. So it is crazy here right now. So I'm hiding in here. Thank you guys. Actually, it might be a little loud. I'm going to turn off the air conditioning, and you are going to switch to hip hinges. So for hip hinges, you know what to do. We're going to do one leg at a time. I want you to just come down into that hinge, get long, and then come right back up. If you don't need to put your foot down, don't do it. Hinge again, and then right back up. So just keep on repeating that. Oh, sweet, sweet, quiet. Okay, here in this place, you get quiet or you get cool, one or the other. So I'll take quiet for now. You see me sweating profusely? I'm fine. I'm actually fine. All right, 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna switch sides. All right, go ahead, switching sides to the other side, going for it. All right, so making sure your body's in that same exact position it was when you're standing tall, so nice and long neck. Extend that back leg, come back up to tall. That's it. That's all I've got to do. Keep this going. Ooh, who else is joining us? Hi, Kieran. Hi, Melissa. Melissa, it's been a minute. Good to see you. Glad you're here. All right. Sweet and good. Stop there. All right. So we are going to do another single leg exercise. I want you to keep that nice posture here. We're going to get into a knee drive and then swing back, squeeze your glute, knee drive, swing. So you're going to change your arms as you go. So it's kind of like a weird run. If I saw you doing this, I'd be like, what's going on there? But this one, you should feel it up with your hip. You get a little taller, then you come back, squeeze, nice tight glute. And trying to stay just with one leg without putting your foot down this whole time. Let's see it. No chicken arms, right? Keeping our arms in. Actually, right? Didn't we learn chicken stay down? Sorry, Lana, our resident chicken expert. So keep your arms in. Maybe chicken arms is great. We're just going for it here. Good. And 3, 2, nice balance, everybody. Come on back, other side. All right. So there's just about 5,000 of the finest looking bodies you've ever seen in this town. As soon as we got out of the airport, I was like, oh boy, how do all these people look so amazing? So it's pretty cool to see everyone is fit as hell. All right, I'm not comparing myself, just, saying. Good, 3, 2, okay, maybe I was comparing myself. All right, we're gonna do a squat. So everyone join me here in this. We're gonna squat and reach. And then our second time we squat and reach up. So we'll squat and reach, hi down, out, squat and reach up. So if your reach up feels like you get here and then you sort of have to bend, that is just tightness coming through lats. So we're just trying to open that up. Good. All right. How's it going in there? Good. You don't have to get super low. You don't have to do anything magical. Just warming up. If your feet aren't perfectly forward, that's fine too. Maybe they come out a little bit and you can get down a little bit lower and that might feel good. Open up through the inner thighs. whatever it is, feels good for you. We got 10 more seconds here. Doing this one. Good. All right. And 3, 2, sweet. All right. So let's get into a stance that's just a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're going to do a hinge reach, and then we're going to change it to a windmill. So let's just start reach as you get into that hinge, and then just come right back up, wings out, shoulders are as far apart as they can be, and then go ahead, hinge, reach, come back up. Yeah, going wide here. Good. We want to get your chest back without smushing our back. So we're not trying to smush our shoulder blades together. We're just trying to come open. So think about wide. All right, here we go. One more. Reach and come up. Down, we're going to switch it to that windmill. So we're going to come down into our hinge. And then right arm comes down towards the ground. Left arm comes up. Come on back up. We'll do the other side. Come on down, hinge. Left arm towards the ground. Right arm towards the sky. And back up. Good. All right, let's keep our windmills going. Come on down, windmill, and back up to tall. Good. Keep this up. All right. Keep on going. Hi, Allison. Glad you're here. Okay, 5 more seconds of those hinges. And then we are going to walk it out. So you know what we're doing. Going to come from tall, forward fold, fingers are towards the ground or on the ground. Walk them out into your downward doggish. Then keep it going till you're in a good plank. Hold this good plank for the count of 2. And then push back, downward dog, forward fold, roll it up. Nice. All right, come on back down. Let's just keep this going. Get in a couple more. We're just trying to get in movement for all the body parts. Good. All right. Foot is making progress. I can do a walkout. I'm also wearing shoes without any part of the shoe cut out. Keep on going. Let's do 2 more. So this is exciting. I'm wearing regular sneakers like a regular person. I'm feeling positive, hoping I can run again in 2 weeks. We'll see. Hoping for my sanity. It'll be really nice. All right, 5, 4, 3. You can stop in that down position. So if you're down in the ground, go ahead and stop there. We're going to just get into a tabletop and get in some cat-cow. So everyone go ahead and join me in a good hands and knees position. First thing I want you to do, don't move into that cat-cow yet. I want you to extend your neck nice and long and tuck your tailbone in just like an inch, barely at all. So it feels like, maybe it feels like your abs are sort of sucked in a little bit when you do that tuck. I don't want you to suck in or anything like that, but it might feel like that. And now go ahead. So now really round your back and sag it down, pushing your chest towards the ground. Good. Just trying to get movement through our spine, so you're feeling really good. We spend a lot of time slumped over. We spend a lot of time with our shoulders slumped down, so we're keeping our shoulders back as we do this, getting movement through our spine. I'm going to do 10 more seconds here, and then we're going to stay in this hands and knees position and get in some glute lifts. So keep this going. 5 more seconds. All right, everyone return to our original position where we have our neck long and our tail tucked just a little bit. Now extend your left leg nice and long. So now hold this position. So to hold this position, just have your left toe just barely off the ground. So you should feel like your abs have to do a little bit of work centering you here. Now we're going to go from this position up into a glute squeeze. So now you should be basically, your leg is parallel to the ground. And come back down just over the ground and back up again. Squeeze in that parallel position and right back down. Going for it. 30 seconds on this side, and then we're going to do 30 seconds on the other side. So keep it going. Hi, Antonia. Glad you're here. Awesome. Greetings from Hawaii. I got pool hair. Don't care. getting it. We have a pool. It's very small, but you know what's cool? In this little complex, no one goes in it apparently. So either there's something I don't know that I should, or no one cares about it. So yay for me. All right, 5 more seconds and we're switching sides. All right, 3, 2, all right. So readjust your position, extend that right leg. And here we go. Squeeze that glute and come on back down. Good. Squeeze that glute and come on back down. I've been doing open water swims in the ocean in the morning, but I have a very old, very basic Garmin that does not have a swimming mode. So I just put it in run mode, which it completely overestimates how far I go, which is really fun for my ego. And then when you look at the map afterwards, it's very confused and it thinks I'm going in circles. So anyway, not sure what that deal is, but I'm enjoying that very much. 5 more seconds. Really squeeze your glute at the top here. All right, stay in your tabletop for just a little more. The last thing, we're going to thread the needle. So you guys know this one. Let's start with the right side. So bring your elbow up and then come on down. Right wrist comes through your left side, aiming to get the right shoulder down on the ground and back up. So get in a couple of these. We got 30 seconds on the clock. So you've got 15 more seconds. So keep on going. Again, just movement through that spine. We're doing both stability and mobility through this, right? When we're holding ourselves in that tabletop with the glute lifts, that's the stability. And then this one, when we're moving through, this is mobility. All right, and go ahead, left side. Come on up, come on through. Right back down. Good. Just keep this going. All right. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you come down and fold in. That'll give you more space through your rib cage to get down just a little bit lower to the ground, which is what we're looking for. Good. And 3, 2. All right. Side plank to finish up our warm-ups. You guys know the deal. So we are going to do our side planks twice because why not? Double the fun. You're good enough at these that I know you can hold them for a long time. So I want you on your side, nice and long if you can. If not, bent knee, that's all right. Let's go for it. 30 seconds, coming on up and holding here. If you can, I see legs lifting. Perfect. I want you doing that. Lifting your leg. I want you to do the hardest one that you can. We have been doing these for 2 years. I know not all of you have been working out with me for 2 years, but many of you have. And so I know what you are capable of. All right, necks in line with your body. I see some necks coming forward. You shouldn't be looking at your feet. Look out at the world. 3, 2, switch sides. All right, other side. Here we go. 3, 2, let's do it. 30 seconds here. So again, you're just staying nice and tall and then moving through. If you want, you can also do a twist forward. That one's a little bit harder. If you're feeling like, whoa, just staying up is hard, make sure your shoulder is above your other shoulder so they're stacked. Squeeze your glutes, that will help too. And then 5 seconds left. That always helps me. 3, 2, all right. I promise 2 times through. So everyone, back on your other side. Let's go right into it. Another 30 seconds. All right, and you're on. I know we're not doing these by ourselves, so might as well double up, right? That doesn't work that way, right? Wouldn't it be great? You just like do everything all at once and it counts for the rest of your life. Nope, doesn't work, but make sure you're not holding your breath. I just found myself that I'm doing that. Keeping nice and tight without holding your breath. Nice and tall, arms lifted. 3, 2, other side. All right. Last time here, and then we're going to stand up for our drills. All right, let's do it. Coming up. All right. I was diving this week to start the week, scuba diving, I should say. And you guys, I got to see a shark. I mean, a good kind, because like kind of has a mouth too small to eat me. It was probably like a 4-foot white tipped reef shark. So that was really cool. I feel very lucky. Those are not always easy to see. All right, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, nicely done. Okay. Whew. So I'm 1,000 degrees. How about you guys? For our drill, I saw a big yes from Kieran. All right. I didn't even look at what the temps are in Portland right now. It's probably hot, knowing, seeing what it's looking like on you guys. All right. So our drill set tonight, we're going to work on balance. So we did these knee drives to that glute lift during the warm up. We're going to do something similar, but we're going to make it a little bit harder for a drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up into a calf raise, glute lift. Calf raise, glute lift. Now, if you can get one, but you're falling over, you might want to stand next to a wall or something, so you can put your finger there and just have something. I want you to try, do them nice and slow, glute lift, raise, where you don't need to hang on to something, but I understand for some of you, it might be kind of tough. So let's get lined up wherever you're ready and let's do it. So start with a single leg calf raise. Good. Now, glute squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on back. Lift. Yeah. Squeeze. Good. All right. Keep this up. If you are going at this pace, it's too fast. So a lift, lower, then a squeeze, right? This is not fast, but hopefully all around your foot and ankle is feeling like, hey, wait a second. Thought we were just relaxing here. I thought we were cool. I'm feeling it for sure. If you're feeling it there, great. All right. 3, 2, nicely done. Switching to the other side. So same thing, lift. Okay. I'm not going to be doing a calf raise on this side. Still can't do that with my foot. So don't watch that part, but you still do it. Get in that calf raise and that squeeze. In that calf raise, think about trying to get yourself 2 inches higher. So get yourself right off of my screen. Good. All right. I see some fancy dancing. Totally fine. If you're fancy dancing, that's okay. You're just trying to figure out how to get it done and doing it. Again, if you need to hang on to something, 1 finger is just fine. 3, 2. All right. So we're going back through. This is the only thing we're doing for our drill. For this time, I want us holding it a little bit longer. So I want you to count to 3. I'm not going to keep count because everyone's going to be on a little bit different, but I want you to come up. See if you can hold that calf raise for the count of 3. If the last time was enough, just stay there. So lift and lower is fine. If you were finding that was easy, come up for 3. Then we're going to come back 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Lift 1, 2, 3. Good. And then you hold in the back for 3. Good. If you cannot balance that 3 lift for that calf raise, everyone still loves you. You are fine. Just lift and lower, and that is totally okay. Good. These calf raises, normally when I have people do calf raises, I do them holding on. So you can get to that highest range of motion and really focus on that. But this, we are focusing on both that ability to get ourselves lifted and be stable. So we're going advanced here. So if this is too much for you, that's okay. We're in the advanced move. Also, we have 6 seconds left. Good. And switch sides. All right. If you find that you're looking at your foot, don't. Since your foot is planted, whenever your foot is planted, we don't need to look, right? It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. So you can leave it where it is. When we bring our neck forward, we move our center of balance. We don't need to do that. All right. Good. Nice and tall. Going for 3 if you can do it. Nice, everyone. All right, looking good. The next stage would be really having really controlled arms instead of those wiggly arms like an octopus. Oh, I got to see an octopus too. It was amazing. I never would have found it. Someone pointed out it was like a blob, and then all of a sudden the reef blinked. So cool. All right, 3, 2, done. So, all right, drill done. Warm up done. It's time for us to go into our first set. So our first set, all we need is something to put our back leg on because we're going to do a split squat. So our balance set, we always have some kind of challenge. So this one we're standing on one foot, our other leg is behind us. We're gonna do a split squat with a twist. So I want the twist to go to the side and back before you stand up. So you're not twisting as you move, you're holding down, twist, and come back. So that's the first thing. The second thing, we're going to do a hinge and a hold. I'll show you, I'll talk you through it when we get there. But first things first, everyone get one foot behind you. If you don't have something to put on behind you, you can always come down into a back lunge and hold. But let's get started. You're gonna come down, turn to the side that your planted foot is, back and up. Good. So now this one's also hard because you're holding at that bottom of the movement, right? So your quad is probably like, hey there, great. That's what we're going for. Your knee should be anchored. And what I mean is that if your knee should be facing forward and it doesn't come with you, it doesn't come in or out, it stays anchored. So that knee should not be collapsing at all. If you find it is, go down a little less low until that knee stays in place. All right, 3, 2, other side. Go ahead and switch the leg that's back. Good. All right, we're working out these imbalances. Let's go. Come on down. You're twisting now to the other side, back, and then come right back up. Good. Hands can be on your hips. Pray for balance position, whatever it is, doesn't matter. All good. All right, come on down. Twist to the side. Good. All right. Don't forget your breathing. Good. And 3, 2. All right. Now, I promised hinge holds. For these hinge holds, what I want you to come into your hinge. Most of us come into a hinge that's sloppy. So this is a sloppy hinge, right? So then, since we're doing a hold, we have time to bring it down from the side. Looks like we can start in this position, right? But then we can extend to this nice long position. Gives us time to get into the correct position and hold. So it might take you 5, even 10 seconds to get the right position. I'll talk you through it. Then we're going to hold it. So we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Everybody get ready. So whatever side you want to start first, plant that leg. Let's bend it down. So hinge it over. Now, first things first, get your hip in place. So come down with that hip, try and get it parallel to the ground. Now extend your neck nice and long, but you're looking down at the ground. Now, back leg, really get it long. Think about pushing your heel back. As you push your heel back, your glute will be tight. So if someone came and pushed down on your foot, nothing would happen. 10 more seconds. Hopefully you're in good posture. Now we're just hanging out here for another 3, 2, good. All right. Can we do that on the other side? Yeah, Dana, great. All right, come on down. Nice and long. Come on the other side. First things first, hip, get it in the right spot. So bring it down. Once that's cool, get that back leg, really push back with the heel. Nice long neck. Good. Once you're in position, try and just hang out there. Let's see it, everybody. Good. Okay, you're hanging on. Oh, some of you aren't moving at all. It's like you're frozen on time. Good. 3, 2, done. Or you're frozen on a Zoom, which is actually likely, but no one was. I saw you all come back. Excellent. So one more time through our balance it. We always do twice. So everyone go ahead, get one leg back, whichever one you want to start on. We're going to go back to the split squat twist. So you can see I've got my left leg planted, so I'm twisting to the left. So whatever side is forward, we're twisting that way. Let's go for it. Come on down, twist, come back, and up. We're never moving our body as we come down and up. We want to make sure we have plenty of time. Also, no need to rush. If you're going faster than me, you're going too fast. All right. Good, strong quads, yes, and glutes. Don't make this just a quad exercise. You can lean forward and back and really feel quads are stronger. Glutes are stronger, so lean it back a little, get them in the game. 3, 2, all right, switch it up, switch sides. Okay, nice and tall, not arching your back. So let's go for it. Come on down. You're turning to the other side now. And back up. Good. All right. Again, this is one where you do not need to look at your feet. I see some people looking down. Your feet are not moving, so you don't need to check if they're fine. They're fine, I promise. Look out into the world. Keep your eyes at eye level. I don't know. I think that's good. Keep your eyes up at eye level. So wherever your eyes are, that's how high you're looking out at the world. Good. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, nicely done. All right, and last time through, we're gonna do those hinge holds once again. If those felt hard, you can do the same thing we're doing for the calf raises. Just have somewhere that you can just touch with your fingers so you're not constantly falling and readjusting. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Plant one leg, nice tall body, hinge, let's go. Hinge it over. All right, keep your hip down or get your hip down. Neck is long, eyes looking down. You're probably looking about 4 feet in front of your foot. Then back leg, let's get that heel as far from your head as possible and squeeze your glute. Someone would not be able to push down your leg if they came to your house. That's good. We're really in a solid position here. And now we're just holding for these last 10 seconds. So last 10 seconds, do not let your dog knock you over. Do not let the wind knock you over. You got this. 3, 2, nicely done. Balance ninjas. I'm telling you, it's so hard for me to imagine when I hear these numbers that most Americans cannot stand on one foot for 10 seconds. I do not see that in my world. I'm lucky. All right, here we go. Other side. We're not just standing on one foot. We're standing in this awkward position. Okay, hip down. Neck long, back leg long, heels pushing back. If you point your toe, you won't feel it quite as strong in your glutes. So that's why we're pushing back with our heel. Good. 10 more seconds. Keep this balance. Just keep focusing on whatever it is you're focusing on. Don't look away. You just keep where you are. 3, 2, nicely done. All right, get a drink of water. We're going to do our main set here. All right, so for our main set, we are going to do a front lunge. Then we're going to transition right into the second exercise, which is going to be a front lunge, side lunge. So we're going to do front lunges and up. Then we're going to transition to front lunge, side lunge. When we do the side lunge, the most important thing is that feet, knees, butt, eyes all line up. Come on back. And then we'll do a plank with glute kickbacks. I'll show you when we get there. So everyone make sure you've got good space. If you know a front lunge is tough because of whatever reason, if a back lunge is better, then do that, totally fine. I'm mostly doing it because I can't really do a back lunge right now. So either way works, but for me, I can do front lunge finally. So let's do it, everybody. Here we go. So front lunge, we got 30 seconds. You want to see from the side, we're nice and tall, coming forward and back. You do not need to smash your back knee into the ground, but if you can come all the way down where it touches gently, great. Good. If you are not coming back to both feet together, you're not having a strong enough push. So you need to push strong enough so that you can get both feet exactly together back where you started. 3, 2, switch it, keep going front lunge, but now side lunge. Good. Front lunge and good. Side lunge. That's it. This is one where I want you to check your feet. Once you check it, and if you feel like you got it, then you're good. You don't need to look the whole time, but these side lunges, it's easy to get our knees pointing out. We don't want to do that. So keep it there. All right. And 10 more seconds. Good work. 3, 2, sweet. Okay, other side. So we're going to do that 30 seconds where it's just the front lunge. So other side, everybody ready? Tall, here we go. Nice. All right. How's it looking out there? Got to get a little closer here. Oh, good. Some people have weights. I will cue those for the second time through once you all know what we're doing, but these look good. trying to really get in that 90-90 position. If you are too close here, you can get out. Someone's looking at you from the side, all the angles, 90-90, and let's switch it up. Forward lunge, side. Good. Keep this rolling. All right. Nice and tall. Okay. Do this. All right. Ironman is tomorrow. So if anyone is curious how Brian's doing, I won't know for much of the day since he'll swim 5 more seconds and then be out on the bike for a very long time without me seeing him, but I will try and keep everyone posted. Done, done, done. All right. Plank with glute kickback. So if you're not sure what that is, we're in a nice tall plank here, and then our glutes are tight here, and then we'll switch sides to the other, nice and tight, just alternating sides. We're gonna do 45 full seconds. So I'm gonna start the timer in 3. Everyone get down. 2. Go for it. 45 seconds, holding that plank. Really take a look. Make sure your shoulders are above your hands. Your shoulders in a good plank should be above your hands and always be there. As you squeeze back, I don't want you just lifting and lowering your legs. I want you to lift, really squeeze, then come back down and lower. If it starts to get difficult, like your weight is shifting or it's getting awkward, you're halfway through, so that's good news. You can also stop with the movement, hold the plank. Totally fine to do that if that feels better. But 10 more seconds. So whatever you're doing, hold there, keep doing it. But stay low, no showing off our butts to the ceiling, and done, done, done. Nicely done. All right. Okay, so we're going back through it. We're going to start with that front lunge again. If you have a weight, I do not, you can hold it in this position up here. This is a good spot for that, so then it doesn't crash into you when you're doing the side lunges. So get it up, chest height is great. And if you have one, definitely grab it. You are strong enough. Let's do it. Here we go. Front lunge. And come right back up. We're going for those 90-degree angles, right? So here, oh, mine's a little off there. Going for that. Pushing back. Feet are together. Good. All right. So by the time Brian starts running, let's see, what will that be? Starts at 7:30, finishes the bike at 8:30. So that's like already 11:30 for you guys. It might be late by the time he's running, but anyway, stay tuned. I'm gonna try and post on Instagram as much as I can. Now let's switch to the side. So forward lunge and add in that side lunge. Good. Just him and 2,600 of his closest friends doing a little race here. It's amazing. And then they do it all again on Saturday for the men pros and the rest of the men age groups. So tomorrow is the women pros and women and some of the men. All right, switch it up. Let's get ready. Nice and tall. Other side. Here we go. Just getting in that front lunge. Good. All right. Good. As you come down, you're trying not to make this into a hinge, right? So we're at the bottom here, trying to stay upright as possible. Now we're not trying to arch your back. So for you, upright might look like here, and that's okay, but we're not here. All right, and switch it up to that front lunge, side lunge. Good, keep this going. Good, nice and tall. All right. I see some people holding their weights. Good. Kieran, I don't know, that looks like a fax machine or something. I'm guessing it's not, but you know, I see a cord. It's the bottom of a blender. Okay, definitely not a fax machine, but I would have been really impressed. All right, and done. We're going to those planks. So I'm starting 5-second countdown, not a lot of time to just get right down into that plank position. 3, 2, here we are, 45 seconds. So you're in that good plank and you just lift a leg, squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and then switch to the other side, squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Good. So keep this going. Your squeezes can be longer than mine. That is fine. whatever it is, it's not just kicking up one at a time. If you are uncertain, if your butt is up to the sky and you are in a tent position, not a plank position, hold your plank for a second, try and squeeze your glutes. If you cannot, you're in a tent, not a plank. If you are in a plank position and you can squeeze your glutes, you're in a good plank. So good news, 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, well done. Okay. Other good news is that we're going through this for one final time. So get a drink if you need it. Wipe the sweat if you need it. Make sure your fats machine and your cats and your weights are all ready for this next set. All right. Let's do it. Front lunge. 30 seconds. Good. Still making sure you're coming right back. If you're finding that your reps are turning out a little bit sloppy would be your knee coming wiggling, do less reps. So hold that pause for a little longer and get them slower. I really don't want to see knees wobbling out. I see some knees really well in front of me. So that's how I know there's some that are looking great, but it makes me think some might not be looking as cool. 3, 2, all right, keep it going. Front and side. Knees lined up. All right, it's all about the knees here. Good. Side. All right. Making sure you're not having an arch in your back, no matter what position you're in. 5 seconds. Then we switch to the other side in 3, 2. All right, switch with me. Good. All right. Nice and tall. Good. So many lunges, right? I don't know. Hopefully I don't get the nasty grams tomorrow from sore legs, glutes, whatever. And let's add in our side lunge. All right. Good. So keep this going. If you're unsure or want to make it, if you're unsure if this is right, take a look at your foot. Sorry, got a little, my brain is getting hot. So if you're unsure if you're in a good position, it's okay to look down on this one. 5 more seconds. I better stop doing what I'm doing so I can look at the clock. Otherwise, done. All right. Now, final set of our planks with the glute lift. We're going to do 1 full minute. So everyone go ahead, get down. I'll try and remember to say 30 seconds. So if you want to just flop down on the ground, take a 5-second ground nap, it's totally fine. Otherwise, we're starting in 3, 2, all right, you're on your plank. So now squeeze that glute, squeeze it up, switch sides. Good. Everyone's doing planks. Brian's doing a Kevy impersonation. When you come up from your, I don't think anyone's looking at you, Brian. When everyone comes up from their planks, you will see that Brian is here on the couch looking much like Kevy does. Barely can see her and not moving. All right, and you are halfway through. So looking good. Gonna join you here. So we're in that plank. Check your shoulders. Are they directly over your hands? If they aren't, readjust. Nice long squeeze. Good. 10 more seconds. So keep this up. All right. And 3, 2, nicely done. Yes. All right. You guys, Brian's here. He's pretending he's Kevin and looking the other way. So before our last set, I will say that he has agreed to ask him anything. If you have Ironman questions, put them in the chat or just questions for him about anything goes. He said he'd answer. So put them in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to do our power set. Our power set is going to be jumping lunges. If you are not jumping, I am definitely not jumping. We're in an old apartment and the people downstairs will not be happy with that. But if you are not sure what they are, kind of looks like that. And then if you're not doing that, if you're not jumping, you can duck under, nice and quick. We're going to go for fast, right? This is our power set. Then we're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to do jump squats or thrusters. So you decide. So jump squat, you know those, you start low and end low. And if you're doing thrusters, you can have one weight or two, and you come down, thrust it up, and down and thrust it up. I'll remind you when we get there, we're going to go through it 4 times. If you have any questions for Brian, I'll pose them for this last part of the workout. Otherwise, we're going to do 20 seconds of the jumping lunges, starting in 3, 2, let's go for it. If you're not jumping lunges, duck under, nice and quick. Yes, whatever you're doing, you're going for it fast. Good. All right. Good. We are almost there. 5 more seconds. How to make 20 seconds last forever. And break. Good. 20-second break. And then we're coming back for those jump squats or the thrusters. Okay, Brian, you better get in position. Hopefully people ask you questions. Ooh, someone asked you, what's your favorite Ironman snack while biking and running? All right, jump squats. Jump squats or thrusters? What's your favorite biking snack?
Oh gosh, biking snack?
Okay, be honest. What are you having on the bike tomorrow?
Well, it's a product called Never Second. It is a calorie dense liquid. And
3, 2, 1. So for all of you who think that Brian eats like me while he's running, it's not the case. He's drinking a boring sports drink. No, you can't buy it at a gas station. What? Okay, we're going back through jumping lunges or duck unders. Here we go. Duck and under.
And on the run, I will be using power gels because of the balance of sodium and carbs, and then washing that down with copious amounts of water.
Jump squat. All right, did you hear that? Power gel. So those are the ones that are, it's basically a gel, it's very liquidy.
Yes.
Yeah, so those have some good sodium and carbs. So, and obviously easy to get down when it's so hot. Stop and hang out, hang out, hang out. All right, that was 2 times through. What are you eating tonight? And what are you eating tomorrow night? Let's start with what are you having tonight? And everyone, you have to jump lunge while you are doing this one. Go for it.
Let's see, tonight
Or duck under.
is pasta, which last night was pasta, the night before was mashed potatoes. Since it's a carb theme, and generally the night before a race, I will stay away from veggies and salad, because while roughage is generally nice,
5 seconds.
try to minimize that.
Okay, low fiber, high pasta.
High pasta,
Done.
some kind of protein.
Yeah, okay. And tomorrow night, do you know?
I don't know, but typically it is pizza.
Yes, pizza. I'll give you an update, but I'm guessing it's gonna be pizza. All right. Favorite pump up music. Yes, I love that. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, jump squats or thrusters. Pump up music, Brian. What are you listening to lately?
Oh gosh.
So I will say, Brian generally always has a theme of his Ironman. He's done, this will be 13. So there's always a song. And I know that one year he had B-52s and I was like, it's not gonna go well. Usually it's something a little more angry. What is it this year?
I'm pulling up.
He has to figure it out, I guess. All right, 3, 2. We've got one more time through.
Gosh, there's so many songs I listen to.
Like the Deadpool soundtrack really is kind of it.
Yeah.
Anything little.
It's going to give it to you. Going to give it to you.
Please, he's gonna start singing. Someone else put in a question. Sarah said, no Rice Krispie trees. I know. Can you imagine? It's kind of hard to unpack those when you're going 25 miles an hour on a bike. All right, last time, let's get our jumping lunges or duck unders. Here we go.
I'm trying to think of some of that. So George Michael.
You might have lost everyone. Your George Michael's your pump up song?
Can be.
Yeah, okay.
Have you
Everyone.
ever heard the song Freedom? I believe it was featured in one of your favorite films, Pitch Perfect 8.
Nora's giving a thumbs up. And yes, I like Pitch Perfect and Kill Me. All right, 3, 2, 20-second break. And then we're on our last thing. So final questions. Oh, that's it. No more questions coming in. So I guess that's it. Everyone knows. Here we go. We're starting in 5 seconds for our jump squats or thrusters. You choose. Let's go for it. Thrusters. Good.
You got this. Keep it up. Keep it up. 25.8 more miles to go.
Good.
By the way, don't ever yell that at someone doing a marathon.
25.8 more miles to go. 5 more seconds. I can yell that one. That's for real. 3, 2. Done. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, if you have other questions, put them in the chat. We'll do a quick cool down. What's the favorite things that spectators can yell at you is a question. All right, let's all take some step backs, nice and slow.
You're closing the gap is always a good one. It doesn't even matter what gap, but like saying like they're right behind you is not inspiring. Saying you're closing the gap means you're the hunter and they're the rabbit. That's always better and non-specific. So you can be like, okay, dig deep is not something you should yell. My first Ironman, I was on mile like 3 of the run and someone's like, dig deep number whatever. And I'm like, oh shit. Can I swear on this?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop there, stop there. Okay, everyone come with me into a forward fold, hands onto the ground, and then we'll come into a frog squat. Frog squat. Let's see if there's other
Probably the
questions.
best thing to yell is, "I the tiger, baby, I the tiger."
Someone asked the best sign on the course. I don't know, we'll have to see that one tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
So
Although traditionally at Ironmans, you do see something that says worst parade ever.
that
That's
is a
pretty
good one.
one.
All right, so from this frog squat position, keep your hands down and let's get our butts up and down. So butts come up, hands stay down, head stays down, butt comes down.
Smile if you peed on your bike. Smile if you peed on the swim. Smile if you're peeing right now. Those are all good signs.
The P theme signs, yes. All right. And let's hang out, butt up, hands down, just in a forward fold, just totally relaxed, arms relaxed, neck relaxed, everything's relaxed. And hopefully Brian's relaxed. I saw, so Melissa wrote, I saw one at a half marathon dedicated to a runner that said, hurry up already, I have to pee. Oh, that is a sign I should make for Brian. I
That's
like
true.
that. Yes. That's good. All right. Well, you guys, I'm so glad you were here. If you want to say hi or ask Brian something that is not on the chat forever, stay on and love to have you. Where is the stop recording button? Anyway, stay on if you want.
Rookie.
There, it went away.